Hello, I'm Dr. Daniel Farkas, and I am a certified functional medicine practitioner, a professional member of the Gluten-Free Society, an alternative holistic healthcare practitioner, and I'm here to talk to you today about getting mastery over gluten. Thank you for choosing our channel, and we hope you will subscribe now so that you'll receive up-to-date health info that can help you not only prevent disease, but can give you the biggest return on your health efforts. Now, gluten. Gluten is a survival mechanism the wheat kernel contains that makes it so that even if the kernel is eaten, that the germ, the outside covering of the wheat kernel containing the DNA to grow wheat, is preserved and hopefully finds its way into the ground and ultimately grows more wheat. Pretty smart plant, huh? Well, now some people are very, very sensitive to gluten in their body, since gluten, which is not digestible by any living thing, is sometimes seen as a serious threat, like a foreign invader, once it enters the digestive tract, particularly in the intestines. So imagine jungle warfare at night, both sides sneaking around trying to be undetected. Then all of a sudden, the enemy lights a bright flare, which immediately attracts a vicious attack. This is what happens when the immune system and gluten interact. Just like a bright flare, gluten attracts the attention of the immune system and says, "Hey, over here, come and get me, let's fight." Then the inflammatory process starts. Remember that inflammation is your immune system showing up on scene to fix problems and fight off foreign invaders. Unfortunately, it can cause collateral damage in the body, leading to chronic inflammation and disease, contributing to having low energy, autoimmune disease, digestive problems, poor sleep, stubborn weight loss, chronic pain, mood issues, medication use, malabsorption of good nutrients, even cancer, cardiovascular disease, diabetes, or dementia. So, where is gluten? Where is it found? And just understand that anything that contains wheat contains gluten. Crackers, cookies, chips, beer, pastas, breads, desserts, even beauty products. It seems like it's everywhere. So, what to do about it? What are some solutions to this epidemic? Well, for people who have serious gluten sensitivities, they have a condition called celiac disease, and life is pretty simple for them: no gluten ever. But for the rest of us, what can we do? How can we live in a world full of gluten? Well, of course, we can use gluten-free products. Now, gluten-free products are a great alternative in that they don't contain gluten. There are many different brands, and I'm not allegiant to any of these, but please understand that just because it says gluten-free does not mean it's healthy. It's likely chock full of a bunch of other things that are designed to impersonate bread, to give us the texture, the taste, and the sensation of eating bread, but it's not bread. So, how do you know if you have an issue with gluten that could be contributing to you having low energy, autoimmune disease, digestion problems, poor sleep, stubborn weight loss, hormone issues, chronic pain, mood issues, unwanted medication use, nutrient malabsorption, and even cancer, cardiovascular disease, diabetes, or dementia? Well, gladly, laboratory technology and genetic testing methods have advanced, and there are now specialty tests available that can detect things in your blood or stool and confirm gluten sensitivity. Now, they aren't the ordinary tests that give ordinary information, but in fact are specialty tests which are able to determine exactly what you should do for yourself and your gluten concerns. Look below in the description for some quick links to where to get testing info now. We are so glad you joined us in our journey towards health. If you like this info or have some thoughts or questions about gluten, leave a comment below and feel free to click our email link below to ask us a question directly. We love coaching and helping people from all over the world. Thanks again for liking and sharing this information. Together, we can make the world a healthier place.